one like unto a son of man. Revelation chapter 1. What do the seven churches represent? The seven churches represent the faculties of the divine mind manifested in the believer. One like unto a son of man, walking in an area where there were 7 golden lampstands. This would be our symbolic representation of spiritual illumination. The one like unto the Son of Man was a vision of the glorified body of Jesus after the resurrection. It is also a description of what we shall be when we become like him in manifestation. See the first letter of John chapter 3 and verse 2. We will look at this in another video. Dressed in a robe reaching down to his feet and with a golden sash around his chest. Perhaps this was an indirect reference to the shameless robe mentioned in the Gospels. See the Gospel of John chapter 19 and verse 23. Symbolically, this would represent wholeness or completeness. Hair, white as wool. Eyes, like a flame of fire. The white hair was the well-known symbol of age and wisdom, while the flashing eyes emphasized the fact that age had not dulled the perceptive powers of the Christ. His feet were like polished bronze, a reference to stability and understanding as relating to all affairs of life. In his right hand he held 7 stars. Here the author was apparently thinking of a scepter as held by a monarch, symbolizing royal power. This would recall Jesus' own words, all authority, power in heaven and on earth has been given to me. Matthew chapter 28 and verse 18. From his mouth issued a sharp 2-edged sword. What is the 2-edged sword? The word of God. This would symbolize the power of the spoken word. The writer to the Hebrews states that the word of God is sharper than any 2-edged sword. Hebrews chapter 4 and verse 12. It will be noticed that in Revelation Jesus is presented as a warrior rather than a prince of peace. However, the weapons of his warfare are not carnal, they are spiritual. First and last, alive for evermore, having the keys of death and Hades. All these phrases are reminiscent of the words of Isaiah in chapter 22 and verse 22. And the keys of the house of David will I lay on his shoulder.